Nostalgia is intoxicating. Pro tip, says the loading screen.
Wow. Remember when we were playing this game?
Yeah.
And it's been a week. It's been exactly... No, It's been 2 weeks.
Do you remember how to ask the game what your objective is? It's like right there, right? Yeah.
Frankton Arcade. So you went to Megaplex.
I did go to Megaplex.
You got to hang out with such noted people as co-host of our tabletop show, Dax.
Yeah.
Horror Buns.
Yeah.
Did he kill you while you were there?
He did snap me like a twig.
Yeah. So
I'm recovering slowly by trying not to move much.
So Keith is dying.
Yeah.
And it's all Dax's fault. So if you have a problem with Keith's current status, you can take it up with Horror Buns.
I feel bad because he also feels bad, and it's come up too many times in videos at this point.
It's great.
It's going to be a series of minefields.
I love
He doesn't
it.
watch my content probably, so
No.
it's fine.
This asset looks very weird.
That boy is strong. Yeah, no, I just really dislike the mine dungeon in this version of the game. It hurts to look at, and it looks noticeably worse in art style than the rest of the game, and maybe that's artfully something, but it annoys me. That looks like a piece of Mega Man 8 road, Mega Man X road. Just in the middle of a Sonic green grass hills, green grass and high tides forever. The garbage is really rough. Like what I assume is the garbage pile, the garbage waterfall. Like, that texture is one of the worst things in the game. I think this place is ugly on purpose, maybe, but that still means it's ugly and I have to look at it.
I think it's just meant to be striking. I kind of like the way it looks. I just wish the rest of the game, like I think the issue is that it's so incoherent.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if the rest of the game had that striking of an art style, it would be really cool.
Like, I genuinely dig the art style of this little town, and I like what they sort of cooked up here, even though there's weird elements to it that I'm not always crazy about. And I'm the one that's like, look at that background. You're like, I think you just like blue.
Yeah.
But like, I do like some of the choices that they made for out of frames shots, and then you get to the mine dungeon, and I'm like, this used to be a thing that I thought looked neat, and now it's this one. They just replaced it entirely with a thing that is so grating to me.
I asked the others to stay back when I spoke with Bella myself. I knew I needed to apologize alone.
So one of the things about this game that always jump scares me is that it's really inconsistent when like the syntax of the game. And what I mean by that is sometimes you walk into a place and have to go all the way to your objective and trigger it manually for like a cutscene like this to play. And other times,
sometimes you get jump scared by cutscenes.
Yep.
Sometimes you fight a boss that's really out there and crazy and weird, and everyone should be reacting to it. But then you have to walk through 4 other rooms, and then they start reacting to it.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, no, the delivery is very strange, moment to moment.
It's just not consistent.
As I walked across the chewing gum and popcorn-covered floor, I imagined what the title of my quest would be if my life was a video game. Quickly, it was becoming Apology Quest, or Legend of Please Forgive Me.
What is up with that fucking arcade game? I'm sorry. You see it, right? The really fucked up one.
What are you talking about?
In the middle of the screen, the animated arcade game.
Oh, yeah.
It has the floor repeating, but on top of that, it's just the fact that like it looks like someone dragged the top of the arcade game upward, extending the screen, and then it had to tile the animation because it wasn't made for that size. But no arcades really have vertical screens in that, not in that retro style. So I don't know what it's emulating. What the choices of making a thing look like that.
Am I crazy? Am I having deja vu? I feel like 1, we had this conversation already, and 2, I feel like I already heard this part of the game. Did I load the wrong save file?
Did you load the wrong save file?
Let me... Okay.
You loaded the oldest save file.
I did. I loaded the wrong save file. Oopsie. I was like, holy shit. I know for a fact that we already did this. Go back home. Okay. Yeah, because we had the conversation with the Vela on the seats. Is that gonna make it into the episode? Or what are we doing? Hello. Hi. Everyone. I loaded the wrong save file.
You fool. You fool. You forgot that you already didn't kiss Vela.
Oh, yes, I did.
You're so much further in their relationship.
I already did not kiss Vela. You are so right. Also...
I don't remember I pointed this out before, but apparently the 2 figures in this fountain are the main characters of 2 brothers, the previous game.
Even that
which
one...
Which is why they have the GBA art style looking thing.
Even that one who looks like the girl?
Yeah, the main
looks like a
characters of
short
two
stack.
brothers are not two brothers.
Gotcha.
Or specifically, I think it's the protagonist and his wife that dies.
Okay.
That's the only thing I know about the game.
I don't know anything. I'm a know-nothing. We're gonna go to Southtown really quickly so that I can fight stop signs, I think.
Stop! Do you still have that quest to do?
Yes. For sure. Ooh, look at this little pool.
Yeah, it's empty. Or no, it's not. It's just very
There's a stop sign.
It's very translucent.
Let's fuck up that stop sign. I think it might be here. I think this is the quest.
It is a stop sign. These floppy boys. They just like flopping.
Let's drop the bass.
The song's kind of onto a good start for me.
Keith is bumping his head to the music.
Yeah. I just kind of like what it's building. I don't think it's going to build anymore, though. I think it's done. I think it's done building. It is a little awkward that it does sound like it's just the thing that would automatically play on my grandma's keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
You just like a pre-programmed track is what the bass sort of notes sound like in the background. Oh, it's doing a little more. Oh, I forgot about the audio mixing. I think we did that to ourselves.
I don't know what we've done. I can't tell you any of the things that we've done ever. Stop.
Yeah, I kind of dig the setup of the song. It just does. The more I hear it, the more I just do not like the sample of the main instrument. It's like very low quality sounding.
Blood.
Stop it! Why is Alex just like not attacking? I'm very confused because I did have him do a thing, but he just didn't do it. There we go.
This has been a fascinating playthrough to do in modern year, because there's like this game now has like 7 stages of response discourse to itself, essentially, within the fandom, up to and including the game being revised multiple times, and there being the initial "this game's bad" videos, then the critical or reappraisal videos, then the reappraisal of the critical or reappraisal videos, and then the commenters that are a strange combination of just like people that insist that they definitely just played the game themselves and formed their opinions completely organically, which sounds impossible given that you can't encounter this game organically, really.
Yeah.
Versus people that I literally just see quoting the defense of YIIK video like word for word.
Okay, the chat.
You got experience.
The chat can't see my response, but I just got a pop-up that said side quest complete. Did that happen the last time we did it?
I don't think so.
That's weirdly inconsistent. Again, we were just talking about that when I loaded the wrong save file. Was like, you never know when a cutscene is going to play because like the structure of the game is kind of all over the place. It's like very... Sometimes you like enter a story specific room and a cutscene immediately plays, whereas other times you enter the room and you have to like walk and initiate it yourself. So it's like... So that was a really good little microcosm of that.
It
where...
might be because that quest doesn't have a person you talk to turn it in.
Yeah.
So it just immediately ends. I'm surprised it's one spawn of dudes.
I'm going to heal myself. That's why I'm walking over
Heal
here.
thyself. But yeah, the latest manifestation in the fascinating conversation around this game is that now we have commenters who are fans of the game that are mad at other fans of the game because those fans of the game always jump down people's throats whenever they cover or discuss this game, and they preemptively kind of insult them for not preemptively getting all of the crazy things the game is doing, even though they're at the beginning of the game, which puts the people covering the game kind of on the defensive and has them overanalyzing the stuff they've seen so far when half the stuff that would lead to that conclusion isn't actually in front of them yet, and so it leads to them concluding that it's bad at communicating those ideas because it isn't communicating those ideas yet necessarily, And it's like, but of course the Let's Player has like, well, I have to be smart and try to figure out what they even think is saying that, because they're already mad at me for not getting it. And it's really, but at that point, it's just the fans getting ahead of themselves and acting like you're this is a review and not a like opinion in progress of you playing the game via the literal experiences that are in front of you in real time as a linear experience of narrative. And that is genuine. That is smart. That is genuinely like, yeah. You're right. That is the effect of that entire 5D mess. Is that there's people expecting a coherent outlook on the entire game when we're like, in many cases, we're literally in the tutorial. Like we were in the tutorial figuring out how the combat works. Like, wow, what lukewarm takes, and you're like, what? Toaster doesn't know the characters are named yet.
Exactly. I think it's really interesting too because, you know, I've been keeping away from all like the critical appraisal of the game, but like sometimes I see the comments and they're like, I get why you hate the game, or I get why you don't like it, and I'm like, I have said in every single session that I'm enjoying playing the game more and more every single time.
Except when you were her little favorite gamer.
Yeah.
That was a rage moment from Toaster.
Yeah.
You hit a limit so quickly.
That was just a weird ass bug. That was really annoying. But yeah, just very odd, very fascinating. Hey, you guys are back. I don't remember what his voice was. So I just kind of did Roswell for a second.
Yeah, kind of. Vela, your music was beautiful.
So what's the plan now?
These characters have never not been voiced before, huh?
Yeah.
We should go to the radio tower. That way, we can play it for everyone to hear.
Sounds like a good idea. Lead the way, Alex. Felt like that scene was just put in so that there was direction.
Yeah. It's one of the most indie parts of the game is realizing that, like, they seemingly did just record every voice line for every character in one overall series of sessions years before the first version of the game came out, and that's never been revised, except seemingly at one point they brought somebody else in to record a few more lines for Alex, so that sometimes Alex is a different voice actor.
Wait, he does?
Yes.
Oh, I had no idea. Okay, mommy at pacificchime.kek. Alex, I'm worried. You went off with your friends to go shopping at the mall and just vanished. I'm calling the police. Please respond to my texts. But text messages in 1999? Wait, what the fuck? Is this the fucking...
Oh my...
mailing list we signed up for?
God. There's so many.
Oh,
is this like a parody of when somebody accidentally puts everybody in
they
the
reply
fucking...
all?
Yeah. You add a billion people to one list, and then every single one of them is gonna. Oh my goodness! It keeps going.
Jesus Christ!
Do they all have unique messages in them?
At a certain point, the joke stops being funny. Justin Bieber hater.
Are these like Patreon supporters?
Try to make the world at least better than we entered it. Born to strive, die to revive, suffer to feel alive. What the fuck does this mean?
Are these supporters of some kind?
So that we may overcome nature, nurture, and become something more, create a new reality, and no longer be bound by the qualities of the self that do not serve us, to acquire true free will, to allow ourselves to be lost, so that we may walk on our own 2 feet, not on the feet of others.
What is with that word rap?
We live, die, and suffer for its own sake. We'd be nothing otherwise. Maybe God's just being silly.
What is up with the word rap? I don't understand. Ginger bear.
So this is about what the point of life is. You're always going to be loving somebody, and somebody's always going to be loving you, but dying and suffering, I don't know what that's like. You'll have to tell me when you find out.
It's like people's responses to that, like, esoteric Japanese director.
Yeah, I think the movie... Oh, that is what it is. It's the... Remember the question
we joined
of, like...
the mailing list of the fan girl of that director, which then later showed up with an accent.
Yeah.
In a cutscene.
But this is specifically because, like, at the showing of the film, it, like, cut off before they answered the question of, like, what's the meaning of life? And so this is just all of them putting what they think the meaning of life is. Walking out the door of your childhood home will fill you with vitality, but eventually you need to leave. You don't always want to be healthy, do you? Yes, I do. I would love to always be healthy, actually.
I wonder what the source of this is. Like, the non-diegetic source of the text.
Maybe
Like,
Kickstarter backers, maybe literally just
does it, or tweets?
thought puke.
Did one person just have to just write 80 of these, or did they like outsource
Because like
people's comments?
I think a lot of these
Are these Twitter handles?
I don't think these are Twitter handles. Why do we live at Simple Really? We live because of bugs.
I don't
flies,
think your
because-
email address can be big_b.png.
Yeah.
Pacific time.
Well, that's why I think
The shrimp eater.
this is why I think it's not like Kickstarter backers.
The space canine.
Yeah.
Right, click on the furry.
Hold on. We live, suffer, die, and buy edible groceries to prolong the time we can spend searching the internet for a blank canvas. We use a blank canvas to cover it with pixels that together resemble a canine. Everything is temporary, but may our depictions of canines last forever.
It is a furry.
I think that this is not pulled from the backers. I think this is just the authors puking. Roll the bones, roll the bones. Why does it happen? Because it happens, roll the bones. Interesting. Snow Angel, Yuki Tenshi. The abstract representation I am currently presenting myself in, I am a fictional character, a constructed identity, and it is my duty to convey something meaningful to an audience. If you are a fictional construct who present themselves similarly, you should also seek to convey something and elevate yourself every day. That's why we exist.
I found another anachronism.
What?
Thugly Betty.
Oh, wow. Aniki, big bro.
Hyper the fox. Okay.
Here's wisdom from Shinipori. We live as wrestlers because those who suffer and die will that we live. Okay.
What does Hyper the fox say?
It's 42. It's always 42. It's always
a
40
reference to that
fucking
movie.
2. Ha 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 ha. 42 inches. Am I right?
Yeah, that's why he's named that.
The League of Legends gamer. Validation from those we can't even see. I'm behind a box uploading content week after week on a video platform, an online gesture for those to laugh at. Is it worth it? Yes.
That's definitely anachronistic because there were no platforms like that in 1999.
14 and this is deep. I like tits.
Back then, if you had video on your website, you went bankrupt if anyone watched it.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pie.
Yeah, well, it's like Winnie NP.
Bringer of pizza _ parenthetical Lily.
I love tits, but then he has a mental breakdown. I can't take it anymore. Oh fucking god, I can't take it anymore. Oh god, the walls. Oh fucking god, the walls. It reeks. I can't. The eyes, they all see. They all fucking help.
Yeah, it's the video game Anatomy.
Yeah, I think that what it is
Remember that game?
Yes, I do remember that game.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Toast if I thought it was a toaster.
No, Toastif Brosif. I'm just looking at the ones. Ghosty Alchemist is a fucking Homestuck reference.
Is it?
Don't worry about it. I
You
won't.
clicked on the second one first, you fool.
For guys and fries. Okay. Well, this is dumb.
This happened. RE spam. Uh-huh. It just says spam.
From Brian.
Thanks, Brian. What are you clicking on? Are you clicking on all of them?
I'm just gonna make them all turn off in case it gives us something.
Every single one?
Why not?
Aren't there like 100?
No.
Are we just gonna hear this sound for the next 8 minutes?
It's like 25, and by that I mean 75.
So many more than 25.
Drink from the horse slurry? What does that mean?
So my current element of spoiled discussion is that to propose to the audience, because the people that like this game disagree on what it's doing, is that when it comes to the anachronisms and whatnot, some people are like, of course there's anachronisms. The whole point is that we're seeing the real thing, and Alex is delusional, and that's why the things that he says don't match up with the things that we see. But other people are like, actually the entire game is a representation of Alex's incorrect reality. So the things you hear about are the reality, and the things you see are his like paint over fake vision. Those are mutually exclusive interpretations.
Yeah.
So
it also needs a consistent...
need to reconcile which one of those two things it is, because are we seeing the fake things and hearing real things, or hearing real things and seeing fake things? Because only one of those can be the delusion.
It also requires a consistent perspective, which we've already discussed is not a thing that is particularly consistent,
which is like,
in this game.
It's the ongoing. My struggle with arguing with the audience is always just that, like, they're always like, no, you don't get it. The game's actually doing this. And I'm like, no, we get the game's doing stuff. I mean, we're criticizing its execution of all of its ideas, because it's ways of communicating what it's up to are just seem
attempting
extremely
to do
shoddy.
a thing and doing a thing are two different things.
And yeah, our confidence in its long-term goals is undercut by just the moment-to-moment scenes seeming shoddy.
Yeah.
And the idea that maybe some of the shoddy scenes are intentionally wrong isn't exactly the own that slam dunk that people think it is, because sure, it might be that something's wrong on purpose, but if it's not wrong in a way that communicates in an effective way that that's what's going on, then it just looks like the game's fucking up.
Yeah.
And there's so many signs that the game feels like it's fucking up that it's really hard to not start thinking that at some point, especially when the game does genuinely fuck up, like when you're your favorite little gamer boy.
Yeah. I live, suffer, and die for Y2K. This game means so much to me you cannot begin to imagine. Every theme of the game, every moment in it, every song. I even started seeking advice from the Y2K man, IRL, a horse, and my life changed irreversibly for the best. Thank you, Y2K man, for real. Shoutouts to my Oomphy, Luca, and Robin.
Oomphy.
See,
That's a really recent term, isn't it? I feel like Oomphy is a more recent term than YIIK being in existence. Is this a...
YIIK on, my friends. I don't know.
There's a lot of references to YIIK in these emails, yeah.
Again, this is one of those
There might have
things.
been more oomphying, like, in a Tumblr era or something. It might have been around. I just know that, like, 2 years ago, it was, like, inescapable on Twitter for all of a sudden.
I think oomph is a
constantly.
Zoomer term that initiated with Twitter, but I could be wrong about that.
And Zoomers are too young for YIIK. Because it's already a thing that, it's old enough to be nostalgic about.
Yeah.
Because it's now, like, 7 years old or something. Blahaj.
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 Because the J is Y in Swedish. And it's technically, I think it's blåhoj, but I don't know.
A lot of these are super... Yeah, it's like they're fan emails for Alex.
Yeah.
We really clicked on all the ones at first that didn't sound like that. Was that Doug Walker? Go back. Did that one say Doug Walker?
It's someone... Philosopher Douglas Walker says we die so that we can live. It's so funny to be just meme poisoned.
That they mean nostalgia critic, right?
I know,
That's not a philosopher.
There's not
Douglas
an
Walker.
No, it's no. This is what I mean when I say like this game is like, it's like toxically mimetic, but not in like an actually interesting way. Like people say like, oh, the game is like talking about memes and it's referencing it, so it's doing good.
Yeah,
but like I don't actually.
It's like people that think this game is doing a Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah,
but it's I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
I think that this, like, I just think the target, that was a Homestuck reference. The honk honk at the end of that. Gamzee Makara. It's just like internet brain poisoning.
Did that say blacked?
I don't know. I don't know what it said, but we are going to go through all these in case there's like that was
a keyboard smash.
There's like a gift card code in one of these that no one else has ever.
Deadite, so Evil Dead reference. I think Deadite is from Evil Dead. I don't know if it's.
I think the Deadites are from Evil Dead. Yeah, that's true. Guide me, ki soy gay X. I drink from the soy pond. Get it? Soy. Where
people were famously. I don't know. Maybe they were concerned about soy in 1999.
I just think...
I mean, obviously these are literally not meant to be from the time because they're literally emails about the game to the protagonist.
I just hate...
It's a strange fourth wall break that the protagonist will not respond to, so we'll be like, what do we do with this? What does the meaning mean?
It's very interesting and topical because all of these emails are questioning, what is the point of life and why do we die or whatever. But like... I'm reading...
What the fuck is that email?
I'm reading a lot
MintyZG at pacificchime.com at pacificchime.com.
Oh, yeah.
.win.
Anyway, I've been reading lots of vampire books. I'm reading the Vampire Chronicles by Anne Rice, finally, because I just really like vampires. I've read some of them before, but I'm like, okay.
We just appreciate that they've been fucking up the word wrapping on every single email, but they preserved the ASCII sheep.
Yeah.
Which did fuck up the formatting, so now the E's on that page are all really wide because it's not consistent with the other emails.
Time for you to open that URL on your phone.
No.
Okay.
I'm not trusting that.
It's just, they wouldn't put it in the game if it's going to give you a virus, dude.
It's expired email. If you get like a dead domain and now it just... co-ops your whole computer. Gonna be bit mining on my phone and it'll melt.
Because that's how that works.
Oh, they fucked up the ASCII. I had faith in you, Alex YIIK, man. That's not the director. Skater Muffin.
This game seems like it was made by a guy named Patrick.
Any specific Patrick?
No. It just seems like the kind of game
Was that just a list of every re-release of Persona 2?
No, it was just a person repeating that they wanted to live for Persona 2 for the PlayStation PSP. Persona 2 Innocent Sin, the first Persona 2.
Is that the one where you shoot yourself?
No, that's Persona 3.
Ah.
Japanese gacha games. Is there anything meaningful in here?
You read so quickly.
I do read very quickly. Like, people don't realize when I'm like clicking in and out of here, I am reading almost the entirety of each of these messages.
Rawr, the emo.
Is there any reason why we live? Be happy. Boring. Make life count. Is any of this interesting? I'm doing this now. It's like going through the credits of the game. Keith is going to cut all of this out.
No.
He's going to leave it up. No one's going to watch it.
Hyper
Wait a minute.
I'm looking up Hyper the Fox on Twitter. Hyper the Fox is a Twitch account.
Well, it's easy. Let me tell you. My purpose is to collect as much fan art about that cool OC. Seriously, whoever made that is so talented.
Hyper the Fox has never tweeted.
Okay.
They joined in February 2011 and never tweeted, so they probably have tweeted and nuked their account or something.
Maybe.
They have a Twitch account.
Dear Alex Eggleston YIIK, I believe that playing the quirky Earthbound-inspired indie game TM is pretty good justification for life. When I'm suffering, I ponder awesome games about children who fall into caves, cats playing with light bulbs, and ginger men saving the world and kissing hot babes. So, hold on. It's Undertale Omori, right? Cat playing with light bulbs? No, that's One Shot, right?
Hyper the Fox played Deltarune Chapter 2, or Deltarune 1, I guess, 7 years ago, and then never streamed again.
Okay, well, don't go to his channel and instead subscribe to mine.
I've never played a One Shot.
Gotcha.
So I don't know what any of the references to One Shot. I know that there's a little cat person with hat and cloak, and they hold a ball.
Yeah, it's a light bulb.
That's the cover of the game.
So I think that it was a reference to One Shot.
And I learned from you with the multiplayer Yume-Nikki stuff that's apparently a Yume-Nikki type game.
Sort of.
I thought it was going to be an Undertale type game because it seemed like it was going to be following that hype wave.
I think it
Sonic
came out,
Underground.
I think it came out before Undertale.
Did it?
Yeah. One Shot's been around for a really long time.
Maybe. I think the Steam release was later, and that's what I assume is when games are made.
I think I got it.
Have release date.
I think I bought that game when I was in college, and Undertale didn't come out until after I was out of college. Anyway, regardless,
there's so many ruddy weenies.
We are finding some interesting things in here. And it's the most interesting thing here is that it's not very interesting.
Justin Bieber, Hater 03. So just in case there was enough anachronism in the name Justin Bieber Hater, it also has the year in it, which is 2003. That's just very funny. This is a lot. Why would you put this in the same? Are we just assuming? Whoa, the font changed. I don't like that. When you do this, you have to be like just declaring your entire email system unimportant, right?
So that's
you're making it unusable, kind of.
And the other thing here is like, I
can't believe there's still more. This is the worst episode. I eat
hella
ever.
ass. Me too, brother. Hell yeah, brother.
Everyone should comment this is the worst episode.
This is the worst episode. Comments. Actually, I think the funniest joke we could possibly do is make this last 30 minutes and then cut the episode there.
It just ends.
So it's just us doing this and talking. Yeah, I think that's actually really funny.
It's famously important to like present your audience.
It is really funny to present your audience.
People enjoy antagonistic art. Furry porn and dollars.
That's
Sean Worf Bark. Why are the censored porn? Can you not use the word porn?
I think that this is actually the answer. Is the point? The point of life is furry porn and money.
Yeah,
I love that.
Oh, that one ended with dicks. Why did it end with dicks? That's not the one.
I don't remember.
Failed me. Wow. You lost the dicks.
Well, it's hellhole, I think, right?
Ginger Bear, call me. This is what I've degraded myself to while waiting this fucking process out. You could not have lost this email harder. You're just clicking the same ones now.
I don't know. Because Sean Wolf was the one about furry porn, and then I went down, right?
It's being silly.
I don't know. It's
probably Hellhole. I think you skipped over that over and over again.
I didn't.
Is that the one? No.
Overly long gay web comics and incomprehensible murder mystery visual novels. Password?
No. Don't say this to me.
There we go.
We live so that we may suffer. We suffer so that we may die meaningfully. We die so that others may get to live. The answer is possibility. The rest of the audience laughed at me when I said that. Dicks. What?
For those who come after.
But all of the things were, every part of life was bad in that story, so it doesn't sound very virtuous.
Time to read all the onism posts now. What happened to the website? Oh, there we go.
Where you scrolled down.
Loaded. Oh my god, there's lots of new ones.
Yeah.
Mystical Ultima LP Legend. Guys, desperately trying to track down Mystica Ultima LP Legend by Vela Wild. I can't explain it right now, but I promise it has something to do with the Star Creatures and Elevator Girl. If we find this, we can find EG and finally get to the bottom of this. Who is Reaction Nod?
I don't remember.
Okay. Have you tried the record store? Of course I have, shithead. I've got the record. It blows. Don't even waste your time. Girl can't sing. Literally sounds like a dying cat. I run a record store. I'll be on the lookout for it. I might know a collector who has it. I'll see him this weekend and be sure to ask him. So that's Claudio. Reaction Nod is probably your mom. And Vivid Appears is D's Nuts. Got him. Asian Elevator Girl. Superb Pudding. So this is Semi's account, allegedly. Dear Onism, Sammy Pack here. I'm really happy with how hard you've been searching for me. I want to thank you all for how kind you've been to my family and how tirelessly you've searched. Please stop. Please do not look for me. I'm gone. I've left. I don't want to and cannot be found. Just let me go, okay? What? Well, I guess that settles it. Rolls eyes. Well, I certainly believe it. Show us a pic and prove it. Pics or it didn't happen. All right.
Something really weird is going on lately. Like, shit out of a movie. Last week, I was out on a walk when I came across a cute dog, and I love dogs, so I decided to follow it. Turned out to be owned by Opulent Owl, who also frequents this forum. I was surprised to meet another Onism user in real life, so we started talking, and things were fun, but when I tried to walk back home, I got attacked by birds, a smiling slime, and a rat that looks like it was stolen from Pokemon. So, each day since, I found that there are more hostiles. Like today, I had to fight a little girl holding a brick. She was so aggro. Maybe there's lead in the water?
Hey, Colossal Bird. Bind. I really enjoyed meeting you last week. I had a lot of fun. Thanks a lot for that help with my roommate. We would have never been able to move his stuff out without your help. Thank God for you. He was really becoming a drain on me. Sorry things have been so weird for you. I haven't noticed any hostiles lately, but I also rarely leave my house. I spend way too much time playing with my dog. So wait, is this supposed to be referencing what Alex and Sammy did in the factory? It's not a cat, it's a dog, but they met each other, they happen to have something in common, and they helped each other move out their roommate that they didn't get along with or whatever.
It kind of seems like at least a number of the email chains threads here kind of mirror events of the game, and it's unclear if we're supposed to think that he's like imagining those adventures happening or something. No problem, he's had himself.
Oh yeah.
No problem at Colossal Bind, anytime. Thankfully, Mom let me borrow her car. Your roommate sure was scary though, don't you think?
I wish I could meet some Onism users IRL. Enough pee-pee though. What? I've been thinking about what Colossal Bind wrote. I can relate a bit, I think. So my friend and I were out photographing a trailer park near our house, and people were scary as fuck. Like, just creepy Walmart people without the low prices. I don't know if it was just because we were outsiders, but they had no issue attacking us. So I've been carrying around my baseball bat with me to keep myself safe ever since. Again, this is Windtown. It's okay. I just wear a baseball cap and everyone thinks I'm just off to play a game. Little do they know I'm deadly. Yep, I've noticed this, strangely enough. I thought it was just part of growing up, having to protect yourself from hostiles. Last week we had to beat up this alpaca and some samurai turtles. It's a great workout, though. I don't want to get chubby like SNESman99 before I go to school. Sensing the presence of a past loved one. Bear's necessity. This is Rory. My sister killed herself. I'm not asking for pity and for anything stupid like that. I want to tell you about how I felt when she was gone. She died, but I still felt like I could feel her. Something physical. Like she was there. Just out of the corner of my vision. She was there, but I was wrong. My friends showed me I was wrong, that she wasn't actually there. But it doesn't stop me from wondering, when a loved one dies, do you ever feel their presence? If so, please describe in detail the feeling and where it occurred. There are no replies to this post. It's weird that appears there when it's never appeared before.
It happened once before, specifically, because I called it out before, but it's also weird.
Yeah.
It's just strange that it shows up once every now and then. So yeah, we know Veriformer is Michael, SNESman99 is Alex, Bear's Necessity is Rory, and Super Pudding is the potentially Sammy account.
And then
even though she's maybe dead or whatever that's supposed to mean.
And then there was the Claudio one that we just found, but I don't remember who that was.
Did we find Claudio's account?
Yeah.
Did Claudio say his username at us?
No. Well, maybe. I don't remember.
You'd think he would, just because that's how you that's how you would greet people you meet online.
I think he might have.
Speaking as somebody who just came back from a furry fandom in Florida, a furry cons in Florida.
Onism has been really dark lately with the disappearance of Semi Park, and while the occult mysterious happenings are the primary topic on the forum, I thought it would be a great idea if we had a few more happy topics to cleanse our palates. The wrong version of palate. So, as your friendly neighborhood mod, I've decided to start a happy topic. What was your childhood stuffed animal friend? Mine was Toby the Ox. He was an ox named Toby. I loved him. He'd go everywhere with me. It's like Toby Fox. Toby the Ox. I still have him. He's on my shelf. My mom recently tried to give him to my niece, so I had to hide him under my bed. Anyway, how about you guys? What did you have? I remember that ox. I had a penguin named Penguini. I don't think I have her anymore. My sister and I used to fight over who actually owned her. When she went away to school, she took her with her. I wonder where that penguin is. Paper Shivers. That's Claudio, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, because he was like, I run a record store.
I had an octopus named Googly, but he had those funny eyes that roll around when you shook him. The guy was the best. Yeah, the Googly eyes.
Googly is a great name for an octopus.
Weird way to write that.
I had a stuffed bear. Actually, where this name came from. It was literally the only thing I needed as a kid to be happy. My bare necessity.
Fuck off, you're not in the party.
Ooh, I was too busy playing with myself to worry about stuffed animals.
Penis.
I had a stuffed panda named Panda. Oh, so reaction nod is Alex not actually SNESman99? Is he reaction nod?
Are they all Alex?
Are they all Alex? He's just talking to himself.
Is he everyone in Onism?
It was Angelica actually schizophrenic, and all of the Rugrats were just in her mind because they all died and traumatized her. I had a stuffed panda named Panda. Only thing was, he was a pink panda, so pink and white rather than black and white. I came to think of it, he may have been a bleached polar bear. I wonder if I still have it.
It's one of the rough things about watching the video essay series defending the game is that they'll be like, and that part of the game is also Alex's Mind Dungeon. And this level's more of Alex's Mind Dungeon. And actually, the entire game is Alex's Mind Dungeon. I'm like, okay, cool.
Can you believe how much we just read and how much has gotten done in 34 minutes of recording? Guys, we're moving at such a clip right now.
If we rate games by word count.
Password
rate level episodes by word count, I mean.
Let's see. Where are we going?
Home?
We went home. Head to the radio tower.
Nope.
I knew that.
Behind your home. In the backyard somehow.
Shut up.
You're lost.
Don't correct me when I'm wrong.
I can see when you're lost.
I'm right.
In your eyes.
I knew where I was
panic sets in. Your eyes unfocus, and then the fisheye gets too close, and your pupils like twitch around left and right, but they don't go in the same direction. You know that shot.
Yeah. I become anime is what Keith is telling me. When I get panicked, I just become anime.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is this music?
Dramatic. Now don't do a misclick again. I think my homework assignment for the audience is to tell me reconcile the part where they listen to the record and we hear we hear a woman's voice.
Yeah.
And every character says that they heard a guy's voice and it wasn't Vela singing.
Okay.
And that specifically, because I think it breaks both interpretations of what is real and what isn't real. Because not only does every character contradict what we see, Alex also contradicts what we see.
Yeah.
So Alex agrees with everyone else. There's no disagreement in the scene about what happened, except the fact that we, the audience, get the wrong experience.
Yeah.
So what does that
tell us?
Yeah, like that's why it's such a struggle trying to interpret this game. We're like, what does that mean? Because I've seen a million games where the protagonist is delusional in stories and so on. And the contradictions are communicated clearly because you're trying to tell a story. And when I get a contradiction like that, I'm like, I genuinely don't know what the fuck they're trying to say there. It's like Alex isn't. It's not like everyone's contradicting Alex, and he's like being a dick about it. He agrees with them wholeheartedly, and there's not even a moment of disagreement. And we're just left to stew in the fact that we saw the wrong thing and not know what that means.
Correct. My homework assignment for the audience is to put your phone on airplane mode and read a fucking book. Like, don't get up. I want you to sit down and read a book that isn't a web novel or fan fiction or a visual novel or manga. I want you to sit down and crack open a non-young adult fiction book, a book-ass book, literary novel, and I want you to read it for an hour without getting up, and without looking at your phone, and without listening to YouTube in the background, and without playing music, and without doing all of the other things. I want you to just do that and think about that. Thank you.
And it can't be House of Leaves.
It can't be House of Leaves. I mean, House of Leaves is good.
It's too interactive. It's too much of an easy out.
Climax!